welcome to China. Well, unfortunately, weather's a bit miserable today. It's kind of drizzly, raining a bit. I think I might go home and do some keyword research. This kind of weather makes me think that maybe I should check out the umbrellas niche. Do people actually buy umbrellas online? Are there some good keywords? And will a micro niche site about umbrellas be worthwhile? Let's check it out.
Okay, so this is the Niche Laboratory Pro report for umbrellas, and the first thing notice, estimate of niche popularity, well, 0. That means that nobody has ever searched for the umbrellas niche using Niche Laboratory. This is an encouraging start. So let's scroll down to some keywords. I'll mention here that this is a report I've done on Niche Laboratory 2.0. I'm actually beta testing that at the moment, but I've really changed up the keyword finding routines, so the keywords are far superior to anything found in the previous version and the online version. So keywords are now sorted in 3 columns, which makes it easier to see them. So there's quite a lot of keywords. I'll scroll down to one of the new parts of the report. Something that caught my eye already, umbrellas for golf. So I know that golf is a big niche. It used to be a gigantic niche when I just started about 2010, blogging for money. There are a lot of people focusing on golf. It's a very lucrative market, a lot of buyers, a lot of wealthy buyers. So that could be good. Umbrellas for kids, that's standing out here. Umbrellas for dogs, that's something I've never heard of before, but could be quite an interesting niche. And obviously the problem with umbrellas, but it's also a good thing. Well, the problem with umbrellas, of course, is that they break. They're not very good, or even if they are good, the weather is just too strong, too much wind, too much rain sometimes. So I guess people are always looking for the ultimate thing, an umbrella that will last for years and years, if they even exist. But the good thing about umbrellas breaking so easily is that it means that people have to keep buying them. So there's like an evergreen, eternal market for umbrellas. People, you just can't buy an umbrella and expect it to last for years. So if you have an umbrella shop, then people will get to know you and they'll come back again and again to buy things. Right, this is a deep dive. This is something new that I've added to Niche Laboratory now. It breaks down the niche keywords by different categories. So now you can see we have umbrellas for kids, umbrellas for dogs. I mean, this is just the most perfect micro niche possible, like a small website, umbrellas for dogs. That would be a really, really amazing little micro niche site. The same for umbrellas for kids would also be potential. Bulk buying, that's a possibility, like wholesale markets. The good thing about wholesale is you can make huge amounts of money. And I'm currently living in China. Obviously there's a lot of wholesalers in China, but to be honest, their websites are total trash. They're like bad English, really bad designs. So there's a lot of money to be made in the wholesale market if you can come up with a professional multilingual website. Umbrellas that fold up. There's a few related other keywords, folding chairs. The thing is that if you look for a specific job on Niche Laboratory, then sometimes you'll find completely different niches that might also interest you. And the good thing is once you've set up one website, got traffic, making money, then you can just like clone it in a different niche and make lots more money. Umbrellas for men, another one. Umbrellas for lights, never seen those before. And then we go on to like things like outdoor patio umbrellas, which is an entirely different niche. Beach umbrellas, of course, that's a big thing as well. And umbrellas with wooden handles, custom-made umbrellas. So you see there's a gigantic number of niche keywords Again, golf has come up. Golf is a really good niche. I think golf umbrellas tend to be quite expensive, so if you are selling them via Amazon Associates, then you'll probably make quite good commission on umbrellas. A new feature in Niche Laboratory 2 and above is there's a new keywords ranking report. This takes a while to generate, but it can give you a much better idea of which keywords are actually good. So this, if you buy the actual fully registered version, then it will sort the keywords by category. So green keywords will probably be marginally easier to rank for. The red ones could be a lot tougher. Orange kind of midway between the two. I'd say that don't kind of avoid these red keywords, but I would avoid them unless your site is well established and you already have traffic. So you can see like the umbrellas for dog niche, that looks pretty good actually. Like pretty much all of the keywords are green apart from the main keyword. Like umbrellas for dogs is like the main keyword, but there will be masses and masses of long tail keywords for this niche. I'd say if you are particularly interested in umbrellas for dogs, then I would do another Niche Laboratory job just for this keyword. As I say, this is just for the umbrellas keyword, this job, so it's picked up all kinds of niches that would need further investigation. Sun parasols, again, there's plenty of green keywords. Wedding umbrellas, there's a couple of tough. Maybe this is a slightly tougher niche. The main keywords there are dark red, so that could be quite a tough niche. So obviously there's a lot more people blogging about umbrellas. Umbrella stands, that looks a little bit of a harder niche. But even umbrellas for sale doesn't look too difficult. Bulk umbrellas, I mean that's somewhere you can make huge amounts of money if you get commission on wholesale orders. That niche also looks pretty good. Umbrellas for men, that looks a little bit tough, so I'll stick with the dogs. Umbrellas with lights, looks like there's still plenty of opportunities in that niche. So there's a whole, you could make about a dozen micro niche sites out of the ideas here. There's also a list of ungrouped random keywords here. So chairs with fans, that could be an interesting idea. So that was a list of keywords, so there's plenty of keywords in this niche. Let's see what the competition's like. So if you buy the full version of Niche Laboratory now, then it looks at a lot more of the competing websites. In fact, we've got 34 listed here, so you can have a much better idea of how the niche is. I must explain that these aren't necessarily the top 34 results for a single search. It's kind of the sites that rank in the umbrellas niche for a number of different keyword searches. But this, you get a much better idea of what the competition's like here. Let's say there's not much, lots of green ticks here, so the niche isn't too difficult. I noticed that Totes, obviously they're a well-known umbrella company, Fulton Umbrellas as well. I looked at the umbrella shop.co.uk. This is a really nice example of a niche e-commerce store. That's a fabulous looking site, so that's a really nice one to look at. There aren't actually many blogs. As I say, Niche Laboratory assessed the competition from other bloggers at being 0%. There's very few umbrella blogs here, so if you didn't want to set up an e-commerce store or drop shipping sites, then there's plenty of opportunity to just blog about umbrellas. Again, it believes that from all of these websites here, what is found that this niche doesn't look to be that difficult really. It's quite a lot of, as you'd expect for a shopping niche or something that's quite good to photograph. There's a lot of Instagram accounts related to umbrellas, not so many Twitter accounts. Okay, so that was a good overview of the umbrellas niche. As I say, the good thing about Niche Laboratory is in like 5 or 10 minutes you can become like an instant expert in any niche. So it's particularly valuable when you're not really sure what your next website should be about. That's where it's quite different from the other keyword tools that just give you keywords. Here, Niche Laboratory gives you a complete overview of an entire niche. So if you're interested in getting a similar overview of your own niches, then download the trial version. There's also the cut down free website version, although you won't see such detailed reports here as the Windows desktop application gives you. Thanks for watching.